Good morning, I'm Sabrina Winters, and we're going to be doing a series of videos over the next week or so to help you get familiar with what estate planning is, how to prepare for an estate planning appointment, and all of the things in between. It's a pretty stressful time for a lot of people, and approaching an attorney to talk about illness and death and what happens after you pass away is magnified with fear and confusion. So we want to make sure that we are helping you figure out all of the steps. So by the time we are done with our videos, you will have a really great concept on how to approach it, the information your attorney will need, and all of the things that you need to think about to really have a complete plan. So for today, I want to make sure that I emphasize who actually needs an estate planning attorney. And the answer to that very generally is everybody. It doesn't matter if you're married, divorced, single, if you have children, and if you have minor children, or you're empty nesters, or even if you are in retirement years or getting ready to retire. Everybody has different needs regardless of the stage in life where you're at. Every single time there's a life event or you're changing stages in life, you're going to start thinking about things very differently. So first, I want you to make sure that you understand that regardless of what stage in life you're at, you have very specific estate planning things to think about, very different than somebody that may be 30 or 40 years older than you. So making sure that you understand you are the perfect person to have estate planning in writing and created for yourself. The next time we meet, we're going to talk about the first things that are important in estate planning, and that is all of your healthcare directives. And then we will follow it up with financial powers of attorney. And then we'll have a whole separate video on what you should think about when you start planning your estate. And then we're going to end up with a couple of videos on how I help clients prepare for my meeting and why it's so important to take those initial steps seriously. And when we're all done, you will have a complete picture of what the estate planning process should look like, what your estate plan should look like, and what you need to do as your next steps after you sign your documents. It's important to get the documents created properly. But so much of estate planning is, well, what happens after you sign? There are steps that you should take and the steps that you need to understand to take. So I'll leave you today with just making sure that you know you are a perfect person to be able to be doing estate planning and things that you should be thinking about. And we'll see you next time when we start talking about healthcare directives, which are your healthcare powers of attorney and your living will. Thank you so much. I hope everybody stays healthy and well, and we'll talk next time.